each of you for being here today. I appreciate your time. And I want to start with one question. It's a yes or no, so we'll just go right down the list. And is it Dr. Burnell? And you have a Memphis tie, and I appreciate knowing that. But here's my question to each of you. Do you support the rule of law in this country? Yes or no? Dr. Burnell, start with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Thank you. You know, we're here because we all support the rule of law. But what is frustrating, and you've heard it from my colleagues, there are hundreds of thousands of people that have come across our southern border since President Biden raised his hand and took the oath of office. There was 183,000 alone in the month of May. And this is not right. And those are individuals who are choosing to evade the rule of law, because there is a right way and a wrong way to come to this country. And why in the world would we make any decision that encourages people to evade U.S. law? And so another yes or no. And Dr. Burnell, starting with you, should we as elected officials encourage people to break the rule of law in this country? Yes or no?
To simply answer your question, I would say
No. Yes or no? Yes or no?
no.
Okay.
No, Senator.
No, but I think it's a far more complex question that
No.
deserves a
Is
far
it
more
yes or
elaborated
no?
answer.
No.
Okay. See? And I agree with that. We should not take actions that are going to encourage people around the rule of law. Ms. Root, I want to come to you. My heart breaks for you. It honestly does. As a mom and a grandmother, I can only imagine the heartbreak you experience every single day. So it was Mr. Mejia. Okay, there was a warrant out for his arrest prior to the accident, right?
Correct.
And do you remember what the warrant was regarding?
Failure to appear was what the warrant was for.
Okay. And how many days did he spend in jail after killing your daughter?
I want to say he was in jail 5 days, maybe, when he posted bond and fled.
And what was that bond amount?
It was $50,000, and he paid 10%, which was $5,000.
So, in other words, this is a guy who has a warrant out. Did he have a criminal record?
Prior misdemeanors.
Okay. So, a criminal record, there is a warrant, an outstanding warrant for his arrest, and he's in jail for 5 days and pays $5,000, and he's gone, and your daughter is still dead.
Correct.
That's right. Never coming home.
No. No.
And you
Separated
said in your
permanently.
testimony that she was a dreamer,
Yes.
that she had dreams.
She did.
Give me a couple of things that she wanted to do.
Well, like I
Did
said, she was going to go on for her master's. She had just graduated with a 4.0 in criminal investigations, and she had dreamed to, again, become a wife, have children, get her master's. Her telling what else she would have done that was cut too short, I'll never know.
That was her version of the American dream.
Correct.
And it all ended
Yes.
because someone who was illegally in the country, who had prior convictions with an outstanding warrant, took your daughter's life.
That is correct.
That to me is absolutely heartbreaking. In fiscal year 2020, ICE said that they account for 103,603 arrests. 90% of these illegal immigrants that were arrested, the 103,603, They had criminal convictions or pending criminal charges at the time of the arrest. This is why we are very concerned about this issue. I've spent a good bit of time talking to angel moms and to angel families and hearing their concerns about what has happened since the DACA program. And as Senator Cornyn mentioned to you all, this is something that was not legislative action. Mr. Chairman, I'll finish in just a second. This is an action, an executive memo. This is a program that got stood up on executive memo by President Obama. And, you know, while we know that there has been a push to find a way for people such as yourself, Dr. Brunel, to find a way to be legally recognized, we also know that any kind of blanket amnesty with a wide net would involve so many people who have come to this country with ill intent or with criminal convictions and have cut the lives of many American citizens short and deprive them and their families of the right to pursue their version of the American dream. I yield.